Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to Hexcells Plus. 90% done. So I went back and it did after like the second or third attempt seem like you could do 6-4 without guessing. But it was really tight and the problem here is I can't really swear to it that you can or you can't, because after you've played it once and know the solution, at least a couple of those you're gonna know, and so you'll click on them, which those might be the points where you actually had to guess. Anyways, we're jumping to 6-5. We'll see if we can make no mistakes here and no mistakes in the next one, and if we're really lucky we'll get all of these done, all of this game done in this episode. Here's the 3, so those 2 are included, and then here's the 3, so those 2 are included. So in theory it could be this and this. Let's see. This 3 is only touching 3, this 4 is only touching 4, this 2 is only touching 2. This one is interesting, so it's non-continuous 2 next to this. So that's out and that's out, which then means that's in, then that means that's out, and that's out. This 3 is now only touching 3, so that solves for that. That 2 gets rid of this, this 2 includes that. That's 4 right there, down. So, what's the next step? Well, if I get one more there, that's done. 7 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 needed to eliminate there. That's too many. 5, 11 here. 1, 2, 3, plus 8 here. 8 plus 4 is 12. So one of these is missing. That's a problem. If it was just 1, 2, 3 for that, then 8 more. That would be 11. Let's see. This 5 is continuous though. That means if we started here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 has to be it. And at the worst it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that's out and that's out. Next one. What I've noticed about the puzzles as they've gotten harder is it's more and more about one thing only opening up a small portion of the puzzle versus it opening a doorway to solving every single bit of the puzzle. And I think I would slightly prefer if there was a straighter run through this, so that one place was clearly the starting point, and from that one place you really couldn't, without guessing, go off the path and get confused, because I end up here just going and going, well, what's the next step now? And that's exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm like, well, what's the next step? If this 5 is here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 2 are part of it. We know that much. This 6 and this 5 now eliminates this. And then 9 6, 9, 7, 7, 6. See if we can find anything that works together. 2, 4. How about over here? 7, 5, 6, 5. Here we go. So that gets rid of this and leaves just 5 here. This 2 consecutive means that's out. Still not ready for that solution yet. Where are we? Is there anything here that would help? Well, other than the fact that there's 2. Well, actually this does work. 7 here minus 5 here means there's 2 here. They can't both be here, so one of them has to be here. Then that means this has been satisfied, so everything on this row, this column, sorry, is out. This one is 2 non-continuous, so that's one of them. This one's only touching one of these, so this has to be one of them, which means this is out. That's out, that's out. This one's touching either one here, though. Is there anything more to this puzzle, though, that we can solve? I don't think there is. This 4 and this 6 doesn't mean anything yet. This 2 continuous doesn't mean anything yet. It will once we got rid of one of these or one of these. Then we would at least know the middle one was right. This only has 2 in it. This we don't know. This has 6. Well, this has 5. We do know, but it's not helpful. 11 and 8 still doesn't work until we get one of those out. 4 and 2. This one's gonna be a big one when we get it done. If we can get just 1 here, that opens that up a lot. This one's 6 and 7, which means there's only 1 here. So if we find on this one that it's not this one, then we can just push this down 2 more. This 9 says there's 2 here. Still no guarantee though. This 9 says there's 3 here. This 4 doesn't add up to anything. This one we've already figured out. This 4 has some options there. So we really haven't gotten anywhere yet, and we're already stuck. 4. must be in this. I am touching 2 right here, and then a 3rd right here, and then, so we need a 4th right here. And because there's 2 here, that includes this. That eliminates this. This includes this. That eliminates that. This 2 is now only touching this, so that includes that. That eliminates that. So this 4 is satisfied. This 7 is satisfied. This 6 needs 1 more. This 6 is satisfied. This 4 is next. So there's 3 here. We know one of them's here. And then we know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We know one of them's here and one of them's here. So one of them has to be here. Wow. How did I make a mistake? I don't know. This is touching 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 1 more here. This is touching 1, 2, and 1 more here. That's 2. So 1, 2. There should be a 3rd here. This number doesn't even make sense. Is it 6, 7, 8, 9? Something's not right about this. I'm not just like whining here. And the number doesn't make any sense to me. Perhaps they figured something out. Now, if there is one here, then it has to be this. What is this? 5. Almost. If I could get rid of 1 more. Actually, this, I think I can. There's only 1 here because of this 1. 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's in, that's in, that's in. And so this 9. I guess it could be 1, 2 here. But can it? Shouldn't be. Maybe I miscounted. Maybe, yeah, I miscounted. That's it. 1, 2, not this one. 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the game's fault completely. It's totally the game's fault for the way it's just slightly shading the colors. It should have done something completely different, in my opinion. Something that makes more sense, or is easier to tell at a glance. Yeah, I'm not taking the blame for that one. But regardless, I have 1 mistake, and that's 1 mistake I'm gonna have to live with, at least for the time being. Let's see. But this doesn't even... If I did this, that's 1, 2. And then these would be gone. Or it could be this, and then 1, 2, any of these. And if I just had solution here. Like, if this one was certain, it was 1. Or if this one was certain, it was 1. But if it was this one and this one, then any of the highlighted ones could still be included. Including this one. If I could get rid of this, then that solves that issue. It might have been nice if they told me exactly how many mines were in this specific section too. That might help a little bit. Let's see. Where's the next point of entry? I have a feeling we're going to end up guessing again at 94 mines remaining. Trying to see if there would be any reason why one of these couldn't be included. No. No real reason. Two continuous. 3 not continuous. 3 not continuous. I could put one here and here, and then that could be out. And then that would be 3. Or I could put one here, and then that would work. And then that would be 3. And this 5, however, the 2 has already been solved, so that eliminates these 2. These 3, which then that eliminates this, which then that includes that. This includes that. We may use that info. And this 2 now is satisfied. Just double check to make sure. Get rid of those. Which then leaves this, and I believe that also leaves this. So then that includes that, and that gets rid of that. All the left side done, and that took 18 minutes. And not even all of the left side, that's seriously more of just 1/4 of the puzzle. This 3, this 6. This 5 is done now. This 9 is done now. We know this is one of them. And I bet that solves. This one says we need one more. This one says we need one more. So that means this, this, and this are done. 2 continuous here means this is included, which then means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's out. This 4 is satisfied also, that's in. Slowly working our way towards the inside. 3. There's 1 somewhere in this, and then all the others are gone. there's only 2 here, so that might be. Might be a strange way to do it. No. We kind of have to get to a certain point, don't we? You have to get somewhere around the middle here before we can start getting these done. Unless there's something more I'm missing. This one's here, so that leaves 2 here. For what that's worth. This 5, I believe, has been satisfied, so that's done. This 3 here. 2 of those are matches. Let's see. So if one of these has to be matched because there's only 4 here, and then this one has to be the other match. So that also means that since this is the 4th one here, this and this are all out. So that little bit seems to have opened the doorway a little bit for us. How about this 2 now? This 2 has been solved, which means all those are out. Alright, this is starting to work now. Slowly starting to work. And then this 5 means there's 2 more here. There's 1 here, and so there has to be 1 here, and then there has to be 1 here. So that means this is out. Also means there's 1 here, and since there's 1 here, and there's 1 here, this and this. Oh, mistake number 2! I miscalculated. Again. How? Oh, because I miscounted here. I'm losing it so bad. Here. Ah, mistake number 3. So, usually when recording for YouTube, I have to make hours and hours a day. I have to make, in theory, at least 6 hours a day is my goal. Usually closer to 8 is desirable. And a puzzle game that's on this level, this demanding, this complicated with the math and the logic, is pushing me to my extents. It's making it so difficult that I end up having, in just a couple of days of recording this series and Hexcells the original, I've had several incidences where I've just felt like I'm not able to pay attention. I've also certainly had to take a lot more breaks than I would like to be taking, to have taken, if I'm going to use proper English. Let's look at this 5. Well, I don't know yet from that, but this 3 is an interesting one because it's already been satisfied. That eliminates these. There. This 0's not touching anything. This is done with. We don't need that anymore. Well, my worst score so far was definitely 9. I mean 7. Mistakes. Yeah, mistakes. Make a mistake on the number of mistakes I've made. So if I could stay under 7, that would be nice. Where's the next one? Again becomes our rally cry. It doesn't feel like it could be over here. It just doesn't. And this 5, if I could justify that there's only one of these 3, I could put it right there. But how could I do that? This 2, for instance, could skip right here and go here. This 8, maybe? No, it could skip right there and go. This 3 could skip. 5. And 3 here. This helps actually. This could only be 1 between these 2. So 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5, and then 6 here. There can only be 1 between those 3. There can only be 1 between those 2. Is that correct? Well, yeah. What if it wasn't either one of those though? Could we still get to 6? 1, 2, 3. I think we still could. How about this 11? Maybe there's something to be said about this 11. No. How about this 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How about this 5? This 5 still says that there should be 1 here, and we just don't know which. This 3 here says one of those has to be it. This 5 here says one of those has to be it. And it looks like we need another one. It looks like we would need another one right here. Who would go. But even if this was one of these clickable ones right here, it still wouldn't touch this. And this wouldn't touch this. And this wouldn't touch it. So the only thing that solves this is the 3. That's the only thing. That's a really late solution. So we might as well just get rid of those 2 for now. It's gonna be a while. Get rid of this. How about 7 here? 1, 2, 3. Nah, it's way too many for that. 4 here, way too many. 4 this way. Still don't know. This 4 tells us there's 1 right here. So we could guess. Is there something we can calculate from this? Like we could do 1, 2, and then there could be 2 here. Is that feasible? Well, there could be as many as 4 here. So it could be 1, 2, 1, 2, and then that wouldn't work. 7, we need an 8 and a 9. We could do 2 here, and then 2 here, that'd be fun. We could do 1 here, and 1 here, and 1 here, and that would be fine. Is there ever a scenario, though, for the other 2 I need, that this would be included? 1, 2, 1, 2. I mean, you could do it. You could do all 4 of them right on the bottom of that, and still this wouldn't be included. I've already made 3 mistakes. Let's just guess. Again, guessing didn't help. We know this is one of them, at least. 7 potential things. That doesn't help. The guess again doesn't help. We've got to actually find the right next step. It feels so much like it should be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's one of these. And this is 2. And then this is 1, 2, 3, which could be anything. So let's just guess. Included. There you go. 4th mistake. Just say we're done with that. And then this 3 is only touching 3, so those 2 are in. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means these 2 are out. So this feels like it's the right thing, but how are we supposed to calculate that section to be right? I don't know. It doesn't seem like you would be able to. Unless you're supposed to just guess. We have 74 mines remaining. We've been doing this for 30 minutes, and we've barely even made a little bit of progress towards the end here. Ah, here's a 3. I've been ignoring this. That's how we were gonna find a solution. That's my problem. I see it now. This 2 is only touching 2, so those are in. That means this is satisfied, so those are out. That section probably quickly and easily explained this section. This 4 now means there's only 1 left. Because, well, we don't know that for sure. How about this? No. Nothing there yet. Well, if we put 1 here, that would be 2. And then, if we put 1 here, that would be 2. It's too much. It's too complicated. How about 3 here? No. Not yet. Not yet. And again, this feels like we're just gonna have to guess again. This is done. This isn't. This one here doesn't answer anything. This over here doesn't help with anything. So what's the next step? Where's the next clue we need? It is like mystery stories or mystery TV shows. It's like you have to find the next clue or the story doesn't go on any further. Well, I'm gonna say here, how about this? We've already made enough mistakes. We'll just guess. Then that fixes this. How we were supposed to get there, I don't know. I think probably what is happening here is I'm going in the wrong order. And it is to the point now where it's starting to take me 2 or 3 attempts to even get there. Probably, I bet this says that both of these can't be 2, and we kind of already knew that, but one of these has to be it, which means this and this is out of the picture. Does that help anything there? Not particularly. Because this question mark wall is just continuously being a problem. So yeah, we have this issue still, and I don't even know how you satisfy this issue. There's 1 here, 2 between these two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep. How about this 5 here? If I could get rid of a couple more, that might help. How about this 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we just don't know. We just don't know if that's that or that's that. How about this 1? This 1 does solve something because one of those has to be it, which means this is out, this is out, this is out, and this is out. And then that includes this. And then, let's see. This then includes this. This potentially includes this one. This 2 is only touching 2. What's the next step? Could be here, could be there. Let's see, so of the 3 I need to touch, doesn't that? The answer has to be here and here. And then the other 2 are here and here. So that means this is out, which means that's in. Which then means this 4 will at some point in the future solve and help us. This 3 might help us later on. We have this though to pull us up. 1 here connects this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means this line's satisfied and these 2 can go away. Now here we have a unconnected 1, so this and this are included. We only need 1 more in this section, and we could eliminate the rest. So where's the next bit of information we need? about 6 here? Nope. Just don't know yet. 4 here doesn't help. 4 here doesn't help. 1 there doesn't help. 5 here doesn't help. 5 here doesn't help. 4. No, nothing there. Where's the next piece? Let's count here. Maybe this is it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, I'm short 1 still. If we could guarantee somehow that this wasn't 1, it would work. But we really can't guarantee that. Wait a minute, this 1 here is touching it, and only that. We must have solved that a while ago and missed it. That solves that. So this is done, this is done. Does that help any little amount? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, nope. How about this? No. And this one? No. Wait a minute. No, there's only 1 there. So this is going to work with this column to tell us whether we're right there. How about this? Has this been solved? Not quite. How about this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Put them in. Yes. That fixes it. So then this 3 eliminates this. This 3 has been satisfied. This 4 hasn't been satisfied. This 1 though eliminates this. This 1 then includes this. This 3 gets rid of this. And this 3 gets rid of this. So where's our next step? We got all of these rows done. So that should help with something. In theory. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Darn it. Still trying to work our way to the right here. So what it could be is there could be 1 here, and then there could be 1 here, and we have no clue whether that's true or not. Nothing is getting revealed here. have 5 here. That's not revealing anything. We have 1 here. We have 5 here. There's 3. Let's see. And then this 5. If I could get one of these out, it would help. And this 4. How about the 3 here? No, that doesn't make any sense. What would be the next step? Okay, this actually tells us something, doesn't it? If there was 1 here and or here. No, that doesn't tell us anything really, because it could be that neither one of those are right, and then we would need the other 3. So let's just guess. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I don't know how we get to that point though. I don't know what I'm missing. The game has just gotten too hard. We're at 47 minutes at this point. I keep looking at the clock and just announcing it. I know it's not probably the best thing to do on YouTube because you want people to watch, and I certainly do want people to watch, but I think it's worth pointing out this is one of these long puzzle games, like doing a 1,000-piece or more jigsaw puzzle. Once you get to the hard ones, unfortunately, sometimes you're just given an easy one and then it's totally different. See, that guessing didn't help me any. Not one bit. How about this? 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It feels like I should just know this. I should just go here and start clicking on the central one. If I didn't care about mistakes, which I don't really now, I would just do this. Like that. And figure out what this central section is all about. So maybe there was something mathematical that could have been calculated about this central thing. I don't know. Otherwise, just 5 more mistakes I think were made in guessing that. And see, now that's what I'm talking about. If I went back and started this again when I try to make no mistakes, I'm going to immediately know what this is and throw it in there as a little bit of help to solve the rest of the puzzle. So how do I know this can't be done without guessing when the second time you play it, you're absolutely going to have knowledge that is equivalent to guessing? See, that's satisfied now. Let's see. This 4 says there's 1 more here. This 3. This 5 says there's 1 more here. This 2 still doesn't show us how. Yeah, this whole section here just makes no sense. And until we can get into that through probably this or this, it's just gone. This 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What the 6? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That means everything else can be eliminated. So finally, that this 4 then can be satisfied here, which means that can be gotten rid of in half of it, although it feels kind of like we've actually done a little bit more than half. 2, let's see, there's only 2 left, so that has to be included. And then 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So is that 8 already? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, it is. That's out. This one has already been satisfied, so it's out. This one has been satisfied, so it's out. So now we kind of officially have gotten almost half of the puzzle done. Through a lot of cheating. What could only be loosely described as cheating. And there's 48 more mines. How do you calculate that? There's 1 in this column, and then 1 more in this column. And I don't see any bit of math beyond this that would explain that. So I suspect the proper thing would be to figure out this, and then figure out this, and when those get figured out, this will get figured out. This one is doing 1, 2, 3, 4, so one of those is there. This one's already done 3 though, so it's been satisfied. Get rid of that. There we go. 0, 0, 1. This one's only touching 3, so included, included, and included. That means this has its 3, so that's out. Get rid of that. This, we don't know yet. This one gets rid of this though, so now we do know. It gets rid of that. Is this 4 now satisfied? 1, 2, 3. No, there's 1 more that's going to be here. And so this one wants to touch 4, and it's touching 3 already, and one of them is going to be here, so those 2 are out. This 7. How about this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's only 1 here. And there's only 1 here. And then this is a continuous 5. So it has to be these 2 are included too. This 6 doesn't help us quite yet. Again, there's only 1 here, and there's only 1 here. If I put 1 here, and 1 there, and then 1 there, and 1 there, I guess anything's possible. There's only 2 here. 2. So, if there was 1 here, and then 1 here, and then 1 here, that would work. Or if there was 1 here. No, there's gotta be 2, so I think it has to be here, right? Doesn't it? I mean, not exactly. Could be here. Couldn't. Could it be here? Could it be that? And then 1, 2 here. No. This one has to touch one of these two. So that eliminates this. Then that puts this 2 here, which then solves it nicely. So that one's touching that. This 7, I think, has been resolved. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, I'm looking at the wrong line. It would help if I only used one of these at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Get rid of that. That gets rid of that one. That one includes that one. And then this one, I believe, has been resolved. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gets rid of that. This 3 is touching only 3 now, so that's in, which means that's out. Get rid of that. There we go. Well, geez, it might be really nice if you started right here. There we go. So this 9 has 3, and 8, 9 here has been solved, so these 2 can go away. And this 3 gets rid of this, this 2 includes this, that gets rid of this, and moves it down to this 6. This 7 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's one more in these 3. And it has to be these. So that's out. 3 means this and this are included. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 means that's out. This means 7, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7 would almost work. There's only one here though, so 6. And this 2 eliminates this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7? Really? Is that it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 here, 5, 6, 7. Both included. Interesting. This 4 has now been satisfied diagonally, so that's out. This 6 still has some work to do. How long have we been going? An hour now. Now the real question, since this is the second to last puzzle, is definitely going to be if it takes 5 minutes to finish the last puzzle, or if it takes an hour to finish the last puzzle. We'll look at it. The last puzzle is kind of also the credits, and then we'll go on to Hexcells Infinity, and since these games are bundled on Steam, I am not going to give a full-on wrap-up for Hexcells Plus. It is more difficult, more puzzles than Hexcells, perhaps getting too difficult. So once we get to Hexcells Infinity, we may be completely out of our league. Well, I may be completely out of my league. Here's a 2. There. Let's see, 7 here means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Let's see, 6 here means we need to eliminate 1 more. 5 here. 1, 2, 3 means we need to eliminate one of these, but it wouldn't be too hard because we can't do something like this. 1, 2, and then have 3. This 3 needs, well, this 3 actually is only touching 3, so it's already solved there. This 2 is solved, therefore, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, done. 7, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Yep, 5 eliminates this. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, we're not sure. And then 6, we're definitely not sure. Well, this 2's already been satisfied, so we'll get rid of that. This 4 includes this one. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One of these has to be 6. And this 2 cannot be this because that's already been satisfied. So we should have figured that out already. This 2 has to be included. That gets rid of this diagonal. Now this is 6. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What am I missing? Which one am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That has to be included. And then this 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 1, 2, 3. No, 3, 4, 5. Include this one. Yeah. I'm having trouble just counting now. Just keeping the numbers right in my head. Let's see. If I eliminate 1 here, then this one includes all the others. If I include, there can be only 1 here between that, so that means this is not new. So you have 1 for these 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This 6 now tells us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Includes that. This 4 excludes that one. There we go. We've almost got everything over here done. See, 5 here, and one of them is here. Let's see. How about this 6 now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Done with that. that means this 4 is finally satisfied. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's out, that's out, that's out, and that's out. And that wasn't very helpful at all. We have 14 mines still. There's only one place where the third mine can be now. Here, finally this one that we started with is useful. So if there's 1 here, and then 6 here, that's 7. We've got to get the other 6 out of this, which would be 1 here, 1 here. That would leave 4. 2 here, that's 2. 1 here, that's 1. And 1 here. So doesn't that mean this is out? Nope, that's in. I miscounted again and again and again. Well, this 3 here is only touching 1, so that can go in. There we go. This 3 is only touching that. And this 4 is looking for 2. This 4 actually doesn't help any amount at all. This 4 is done. This 3 is done. This 3 is done. This 5 is done. This 5 is done. This 4 includes that one. This 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Could be either one. This 3 is done. There's 2 there, though. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so the 7 eliminates that, which then leaves only 2 options here. And maybe if I had done that and done the math a little bit better here, I wouldn't have gotten that last mistake I got. This is 4 here, and we know there's one solution there. So that eliminates this. This one now is 4, so that includes this one, gets rid of that. Here has been satisfied, so that's out and that's out. This 3 includes those 2, that 2 gets rid of that. This 3 then includes this, which just means that this is out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is now satisfied. 3 here. 1, 2, 3 includes that one. This 4 has been satisfied. We have 5 remaining and we've made 11 mistakes. So we have broken my record before of 7 mistakes. I'm going the wrong direction. I want to get better, not worse. But frankly, in a game like this, we started off with 0 mistakes and could only get worse or maintain. And I've simply failed to maintain. How long have we been going now? An hour and 10 minutes. And again, this kind of feels like we have to guess. We know that there is 1 here. And, well, there's 2 here. And how can that be the case? Because there's 1 here, and then there's 1 here, and this encompasses both of those, so that's 2, and then this one needs 2, and this line, which we don't know. Here, this 4 has been satisfied, this 6 has been satisfied, this 5 has been satisfied too. Like, only one of them can be this, though. So that means this one is out. And then this 2 is already touching 2, so those 2 are out. So now this 2 is only touching 1, so that one's in. And this column is satisfied. This 2 eliminates this. And then this 2 consecutive includes this. I need this 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 include that one. There we go. And then this is the thing that's going to solve it somehow. How? I'm confused. Well, this is going to solve it by saying that this can't be it. And because this can't be it, we now know that the one that is here is non-continuous for these 2. So it has to be this, and then that's it for the lines. So this 2 eliminates this. This has been satisfied. This has been satisfied. And then the hex things like this would say, well, you've already got your 4 here, so those 2 are out. 1 hex cube. If you make 11 mistakes, you get 1 hex cube. So 465 out of what seems like is going to be somewhere around 500 plus. Let's hop into the finish and see what this says. Game by Matthew Brown. Thank you to Bob Burkle at iTween, Andre Harabara for the Harabara font, and Svetslav Simon Code Light font. The first and last letters use 16 hexes. One of the letters contains no hexes. Vowels use 5 hexes in total. Okay. Alright. The first and last letter use 16. There's 3 here. This is an interesting change on it. So it's an actual puzzle. The first time it was just make them all blue and you were right. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 here. And then 1, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So some of them are missing. Definitely. How about we start with the 0? We can start with that. Let's see, what's the next bit of information? 3 here, 4 here. Vowels use 5 hexes in total. This is an interesting thing, but I think we'll go ahead and finish here too. This one only has 2, so we can start with that. Vowels. Vowels are the A, E, I, O, U, so that's the 5. One of these has all of them in it, and one of these has none of them in it. If I was to guess, I'd say this one probably has none of them in it. That would be my guess. And then, let's see. If I did that, let's say this 6 here, we did 1, 2, 3. It could be either one though, right? How about this one? Then 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, I mean, yeah, that's not helping. Let's see. There's only one here. 7 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I could get a couple down on this lower section out, eliminate a couple of those. This could be 1, 2, or 1, 2, or 1, 2, 1, 2. This could be 1, 2, or 1, 2. This 0 helps. There we go. Can't believe it took me that long to see that. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I get a couple more in this 5 includes all of them, doesn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, it does. So this 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. There we go. So there's 10, and that means there's only 4 more here, right? 4 in the first and last letter. 4 here, plus 5, plus 6, plus 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. The first and last use 16 hexes. This and this are out. And so are this and this. And then when you make those adjustments, the question becomes how many are left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One of those is 9. This 3, however, helps. Because there's already 2 here, and we know there's 1 here. We know this one's out. 1 letter contains no hexes. That doesn't mean more than 1 doesn't. Vowels use a total of 5. How about here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope, not yet. How about this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. How about this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What's the next step? How about this? I can't do this. I can't go 1, 2, 3, 4. But I can go 1, 2, 3, skip 1, and I can go 1, 2, 3, skip 1. Or I can do 1, 2, skip 1, 2. But that's it. So that means this is 1 and this is 1 regardless. Whether the skip is here, here, or here is the only real question. Does that significantly help with any of these other things? I'm not sure. I think it might, though. No, not quite yet. 1 of the letters contains no hexes. If I can get 1 in each of the letters except for 1, that then solves. So if it's like this I or this I, if I get 1 in this I, this N, and this S, I know it's this I. That's it. Then it's out. If this one is here, then this one or this one have to be included. If this one is here, then it would have to be this and this. Either way, I don't know if that specifically changes anything. 2, skip 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. Only one of these is included. Everything else is excluded. There's only one more spot for all of these. This top row. And then 5, 1, skip 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it'd have to be 1, 2, skip, 3, 4, 5, 6. It has to be the end. One of the letters contains no hexes. Everything else has to be included. So let's guess, and nope, that one's included. How does that make sense? 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip this one. 5, 6, 7. Because my logic is just flawed. That's why. Just because one doesn't use it doesn't mean anything. 1, 2. Skip that. 3, 4, 5. Actually, we're skipping those 3, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, doesn't matter. And then the 7 is the same. 1, 2, skipping those 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think I'm following the logic here. I think I'm so burned out. I think there's one here. I think there's one here. No, there isn't. Okay. Well, I think. Well, we know there's one here now. Actually, we can get back on track here. We know that there's one in this one. We know this one is here. One of the letters contains no hexes. This has a hex in it. This has a hex in it. This has a hex in it. We now know this is solved. That's the one that has nothing. None of them. That means this 3 here is satisfied with this. That means that this one cannot be included. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 includes all of these. Let's see. The vowels only use 5 hexes in total, so if I get rid of, since this vowel is out, this one's all the way in. That solves that problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So can't solve that yet. I don't think I can solve that one yet either. And I don't think I can solve that one yet either. It still could be totally that there's one here and one here. This is too connected, so we can put that there and get rid of these. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's a bunch there. You could probably guess that this is gonna skip that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 6, 7, 8. One of those skips. This eliminates everything here. Good. So 1, try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Have we already solved for 5? Not quite yet. one of these. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It has to be included, doesn't it? That one, and that one, and then one of these, and then these two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. The first and last use 16 hexes. Have I used all 16 hexes yet? Not quite. I have one more here. C6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. This one's included. So that means that one's excluded. That means this 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have to figure out this. This one, however, figures it out for us because that excludes that one. And then that means that includes that one. And then that means that excludes these two. And that. And ooh, this diagonal one may end up being our most interesting question since there was no information about it. This now has to be this. That gets rid of this and this. This 3 is satisfied. This 4 is satisfied. And this 5 somehow is satisfied. And then we just have this. We made 2 mistakes. And we lost 3 because of it. So, while I'm not going to bother to show it, I can pretty much tell you that the number is somewhere above 500. 520 something, I would guess, for it. There's an achievement for perfectionist, and I will play it off screen. We're at 94% complete because we made some mistakes there. If I was to, I could probably rush in here and solve this pretty fast with no mistakes if I tried, but I may go so fast I may make mistakes anyways. So next episode we will start Hexcells Infinite. That's going to be it for this game. It's a solid improvement, but it still shows that only one person made this game because it needs a little bit of more puzzles, simpler puzzles. A simple puzzle that gets built on to make a harder puzzle would have been great. The plus here in the screen should be big plus so you can actually see it. The coloring is still a mess here. We certainly made at least one mistake by being unable to read or count correctly things that have been highlighted. This one certainly heavily focused on the one main concept that was introduced. Like when we started, it was just reintroducing us to the game, and then by the time we're about at 3, we was, where was it? About 3. Maybe it was all the way at 4 that one got introduced. Yeah. So the new concept of this game was introduced at 4.1. So all we had was some new puzzles and relearning what we already knew from the original game all the way through 1.1 to 3.6, which is fine, but that's also kind of half the game. Although, let's face it, I ran through a bunch of the early ones quickly, and then once we started seeing these really hard ones on the second half, they were taking hours. Not hours to complete one puzzle, but like an hour to complete one puzzle. So, there's definitely some tweaks that could have been made. I think, though, Hexcells Infinite gives us about as good as we're going to get from the series. He he also made square cells, which I'll eventually get that, and we'll compare the two. Square cells seems like it's going to be a lot more like Picross. Overall, totally worth getting still in my mind. If you get this on sale for like $3 or so during a Steam sale, and you get the bundle that's Hexcells and Hexcells Plus and Hexcells Infinite, you've got something to play besides Minesweeper. Or if you don't have Minesweeper because you have like Windows 10 or something, this is definitely a lot more challenging and a lot more interesting. Sadly, again though, it's just a puzzle game, and so as soon as you do it once, you probably aren't going to be as challenged to do it the second time, and after you've done it a few times, you've pretty much memorized all the solutions. But Hexcells Infinite, I believe, has an infinite puzzle generator that's going to fix that. That's going to be it for this episode. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps me out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.